What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of Carnival Spirits? You already know who it is. That boy Fatman Jersey. One time, never just hear that Jervs. Man, you already know. So what's good, guys? What's going on? I know. I'm late with my topic. Shut the fuck up. Stop bitching at me. I know you're already bitching inside your head. People of Carnival Spirits too. Stop your bitching. I understand. It's Labor Day weekend. I had shit to do yesterday. Anyway, sorry about the late topic, but this is going to be the topic video and Monday. And ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday, and nothing pisses me off more than Monday, even though this Monday is kind of a good Monday. I have the day off. Um, so this is what I thought, because I had a topic that I wanted to do before, but nobody seemed to really like it. Well, it had to do with rap and shit. So people were behind. Anyway, I'm getting fucking lost in translation here. So as a juggalo, as we are all juggalos and juggalettes, we all stand for certain moral codes. And I'd like to think that being a juggalo has helped us define our moral code a little bit deeper. You know, I know it has for me. So, my topic for the week is, as a juggalo, what do you at Carnival Spirits and what do you who watch Carnival Spirits stand for? What do you stand up for? What is the thing in this world that is absolutely so deplorable that not only your inner human being but your inner juggalo comes out and just wants to get fucking rowdy about this topic? What is it that sets you off the most in this world? See, with me, it's very simple, and it's something that has hit me close to home and personally affected my life, and that is bullying. Bullying is something that I experienced. I'm sure a lot of us have experienced throughout the course of our lives, but I got it pretty rough. I was called fag, and I was made fun of for all the usual suspects of what bullies look for. You're fat, you're ugly, you're white, and you're trying to be a rapper. You're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, and my bullying escalated into violence, into which people would actually jump me on my street, and it was not a good time in my life. And I can honestly say, I'm sitting here telling you guys all this. There was a time when I was really young that suicide was on my mind. I mean, let's be real for a moment. Suicide was definitely on my head, or in my head, because I gave a fuck what people said about me, because I cared that much about being called a fag and being called this and being called that. That's why I don't give too much. That's why I don't give that much of a fuck right now. But bullying is something that affects millions, and it takes the lives of thousands and thousands each year. And being a juggalo has made me want to speak out against this shit so much. Um, like I said, the song that really made me fall in love with ICT was Terrible. And listening to that song, it makes me think, like, it took America so long for to put bullies on a national watch list. Like, watch out for these things. Your kids could be getting bullied, and that could lead to eventual suicide. I think we all remember September's Children. I never forget them, and if I could sit here all day and talk about bullies, I would, but I simply can't. But bullying affects everybody. It affects not only the child, but it affects parents. Um, there are kids that I know, or there's like kids that I know who are just like, I look at them and I know they're being bullied, and I'm just like, I'm trying to help them as much as possible, but it's so hard. And the one thing I want to let you guys know, that if you know someone who's being bullied, you have to go out of your way to let them know that you care about them, because it's the one thing that bullied kids feel. That's the one thing I felt, is that no one cared about me and nobody would listen to me. The school district I was in, not to make this a racial issue, but when I was being bullied by 3 black kids, and when I had brought up the fact that I was being bullied, they had gone to the principal and told them I was shouting racial slurs at them. And then once it became a racial issue, the school district told the principal that he was not to get involved. So I was meant to suffer all the way up until I dropped out of high school at age 16, 17, which was the stupidest fucking decision I ever made. But it was either that or continue to stay unhappy, and I felt in my heart of hearts that if I continued to stay unhappy, it wouldn't lead to good things in my life. So I left. I left. Um, and then with that, my brother is actually going into the high school that I used to go to, and the principal had approached my parents, or at least my mother, and said, "I think about Dane every day and how much I didn't help him." And my mother had told me he looked so remorseful when looking at us. He looked like it really affected him how much he didn't help you. So, like I said, even bullying affects everybody. And as a juggalo, I take a stand against bullying. The one thing I'm not a very violent person, but the one thing I will raise an axe for is most certainly bullying. So what do you guys raise an axe for? Let me know. This is your boy Fatman Jersey. Doses.